Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for my dearest Libras. Libra will explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Libras, please. All right, so your person is showing up as the moon in reverse, Cancer, Pisces energy. You're showing up as the Knight of Swords, also in reverse, Libran energy, Gemini and Aquarius as well. And we see the Hermit card, Virgo energy. Okay, so I feel like with this Hermit card energy, you're both really looking intently at the details of this connection and at the other person. All right, with the Ace of Cups and the Moon in reverse, this is someone here who may be ready to reveal deep secrets to you, or someone here who's been a secret admirer. They're overflowing with love and feelings for you, Libra. And of course, some of you, they may want to heal things with you. But for others of my Libras, this is somebody new, and it's like you're not going to see this coming. Okay, you don't see this coming with that Knight of Swords in reverse. Your focus is elsewhere, or you haven't noticed this person yet. So this person is ready to reveal. They're ready to reveal something. Yeah, the Ace of Swords in reverse, but they have had a bit of a blocked throat chakra. Now, for some of you, they do know they need to reveal some sort of truth to you. Again, feelings that may be difficult to let you in on, okay? This person may have a hard time being or feeling vulnerable. And for those of you who have been dealing with this person, they may need to clear something up. They may need to tell you the truth about something. They're viewing you, Libra, as the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. So they see you as sexy, they see you as passionate, but they're also seeing you as somebody who's not waiting around. Now with the Knight of Swords in reverse, again, I feel like you're not going to see this coming. A lot of my Libras, you may not be in communication with this person, and again, because there's been a fight, an argument, or you're in separation, or it's not really a settled relationship yet. We see the Empress energy in reverse, Taurus and Libran energy. So this is really your energy. The Empress in reverse tells me you might be focused on someone else. Okay, you could have other options, or maybe you're totally focused on somebody else, another option, or somebody from your past or something like that. But I also feel like some of my Libras where you have been dealing with this person, you're feeling like your worth and your value hasn't been honored here, and that's why you've turned away in a different direction. You're viewing them as the Three of Wands. I do feel like you hold a torch for this person, but some of you feel like this person kept you waiting too long, or they're waiting for you to put in the effort, or waiting for you to make the first move. And I don't really see you doing that. All right. With the Hermit card, there's a lot of looking at the details. There's a lot of analysis going on. But the Hermit also represents enlightenment. But I do feel like there's definitely been like a no communication situation here. And again, it's going to be for different reasons for each of you. All right, this person is viewing the relationship as the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is something that really stresses them out. And they may be really stressed because they need to come in and tell you the truth about something they weren't honest with you about, or they need to come in and tell you how they really feel. They realize if they want something to happen here, it's going to have to be up to them, and that's something that makes them feel a little bit uncomfortable. If this is a past person here, Libra, they may be a little bit worried that the relationship is going to fall back into past patterns. You're viewing the relationship as the Seven of Wands. So some of my Libras, you may feel like you do need to protect your energy here, especially with the Empress in reverse. If you've been dealing with this person and you feel like they've been keeping you on hold, or they haven't been honoring your worth and your value, you may feel like there's something here you need to protect yourself from. But the Seven of Wands can also indicate choosing your battles and wanting to fight for this. Okay, so it really depends on what's happened between you two. Okay, and your energy, the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're not really ready to take action, but I do see my Libras also being very very clear on that you will fight for something if it's worth fighting for. And it almost feels like this person needs to come in and show you if this connection is worth fighting for, or if they're worth fighting for. Okay. What else do we need to know about this person for my Libras, please? False person. See, they've been hiding something. That's that Ace of Swords in reverse. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean this person is a liar. Now, for some of you, that is the case. But for some of you, this person, they're not who they seem, or they need to tell you how they really feel. You might not know they have these romantic feelings for you. They could be an official person. They could be your boss or something like that, or they could just be considered an official person. And we see mature woman. Now, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. So again, I feel like this person is somebody who's official. They're mature. They're looking for somebody who's going to match their energy. But I do feel where they fall short is in vulnerability, right? About that they might be, mature and balanced and have it all together and responsible and have done well for themselves. But when it comes to being emotionally vulnerable, that's where this person isn't as steady. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this person. Any blocks here or anything else that we need to know about this person that we're not seeing? Anything else we need to know about this person that we're not seeing? Losing yourself. You feel lost in your partner. It's okay to be yourself and have your own life too. Yeah, so this person may have a tendency here to lose themselves in their connection or in connections. Again, it feels like they really have it together, but when it comes to love and it comes to emotions, they might not be as evolved as they are in other areas of their life. Okay, or they may have a tendency to lose themselves, and they might be hyper aware of that and worried about that. Maybe if this is somebody you were dealing with, they may have been worried that that was going to happen, or they felt like that was starting to happen, so there was a pullback, and they may not have been completely honest with you about it. And we see not committed. Always chasing or being chased, you must be willing to commit to one person. So there is this non-committal energy around this person. But I feel like this non-committal energy is not so much them being a player, but it's more about fears of losing themselves. So sometimes it's easier to walk away early, or sometimes, when things get hard, it's easier just to walk away. And it feels like there's something like that that's happened. Now, again, some of you haven't had a relationship yet with this person, and we're just kind of looking at their backstory or some of the things that they struggle with. All right, Libras, let's see what this person wants to say to you. What does this person want to say to you? Our love is always there despite the distance. Okay, so they feel this inseparable energy. And I'm struggling to find the right path, but they do feel like this is destiny here between the two of you. All right, Libras, let's see what your advice and guidance is from Spirit. Advice and guidance for my Libras, please. Advice and guidance for my Libras, please. Release judgment. Holding on to judgment, whether of yourself or others, only clouds your vision. Release it and see the world in your path with clearer eyes. Okay, so don't judge yourself or this person too harshly, is what I'm hearing. And see the world, see this connection or your path with clearer eyes. Again, and that doesn't mean see this connection with clear eyes, give them another shot. No, I mean, I kind of feel like the veil is being lifted here, that you can trust your judgment. Okay, that you'll be able to trust your judgment because you'll be getting clarity here. All right, Libras, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.